morning, and welcome to Making Millions from Morning Coffee. Adam Davis here.
And I'm Tanaka.
And today, we're going to help you take your real estate investing to new levels. I'd like to start off with a story that was just run in the Detroit Free Press, and I hope a lot of you took the time to read it over the weekend. It talks about how Pittsburgh is providing a great roadmap. The city of Pittsburgh is providing a great roadmap for Metro Detroit in terms of an economic recovery. See, Pittsburgh was once the steel capital of the world, like many of us know, and about 25 to 30 years ago, the steel mills started shutting down in Pittsburgh, and the city had to go through a transformation to maintain its economic base. And a lot of leading experts and economists are saying that Pittsburgh provides a great model for the city of Detroit to pull itself on the road to recovery because they were able to reinvent themselves as a service-oriented and retail-oriented and a research and medical-oriented economy. And Detroit has some of the same possibilities. So with all the doom and gloom in the housing market out there, a lot of investors are buying houses right now at record lows. And can't emphasize the fact enough that houses are available for pennies on the dollar, like a lot of our viewers know. And the ability to go out and pick up these assets as the city of Detroit transforms itself is going to present a huge upside.
You know, Adam, that brings me to something that I heard this morning on the radio, and I've heard it a few times already, and you may know, and I don't know all the facts yet, but we're going to bring them to you over the next couple weeks, is that there's a new tax discount or tax abatement, I'm not sure what the correct term is, for any Hollywood scripts that want to come into Michigan. I'm not sure if you've heard about that.
Excellent.
They're talking about something close to 100% tax discount. Now, I think that's pretty exciting for us as Michigan entrepreneurs, let alone Michigan residents. I mean, a friend of ours who owns an apparel company, he was an extra in a movie just a month ago or so, I think. So that's some pretty exciting stuff.
Absolutely exciting. And again, some positive things that are going on in the Michigan economy, and just these are the little glints that we look for when we see that there is going to be an upward trajectory. There is going to be a recovery in the housing market, and buying right now at record bottom prices,
sure,
there's going to be an appreciation. If we went and talked to some investors that were, guess what, doing the same thing that we're doing here in Metro Detroit, they were doing that in Pittsburgh 20 or 15 years ago even, I think they've been rewarded pretty handsomely on their investment. You're talking about your retail developers, your multifamily housing developers, residential real estate investors that have seen the cash flows double or triple from their investment properties. So there's a lot of good things happening. And this film credit for documentary films, for feature films, major Hollywood productions. I know we've seen a lot of advertising with the likes of Jeff Daniels promoting films coming to Michigan to get developed, and all these things are going to help drive housing prices back up. After this population levels out, there's going to be a big upswing. So there is some adjustment mechanism right now that's going on in the marketplace, and that's the perfect opportunity for us as investors to jump in and take advantage.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I mean, that's what we're all about here at Michigan Income Properties. I pulled this out of the newspaper. I don't read the newspaper. Whether that's right or wrong, that's the truth. So I went to my parents' house yesterday for a nice Sunday dinner, and my mom, of course, gives me the free press, and it's talking about how the housing market is flooded and how many months' supply there is of homes. Now, a lot of you out there, if you're the person who has their home listed right now in Macomb Township or Shelby Township or Rochester, you might be crying the blues a little bit. But if you're a Michigan entrepreneur and a real estate investor, or you want to be one of those two, take a look here. This is just pure opportunity. I mean, Oakland County, there's 39 months supply in Pontiac. There's a lot of guys that we know that do business in Pontiac because it's a great cash flow area in Oakland County, one of the richest counties in the country, where you can buy houses right now for under $20,000. Now let's take a look even in over here in Macomb County, where we do a lot of our business. There's 25 months, there's 42 months supply of homes in Centerline. A little bit about Centerline, for those of you who don't know, that was looked at as one of the best places to raise children about 20 years ago because the school system was so great as opposed to the regular Warren school system. So this to me is opportunity. This tells us that we should be buying houses right now in Metro Detroit, whether you're looking in Macomb County, Oakland County. To those of you who are out there watching, as far as Kalamazoo and our friends over there in Grand Rapids, we've got some investor friends over there, and they're doing some amazing things over there in Grand Rapids, which I think is going to translate a little bit more into Detroit also.
Yeah, absolutely. And for homeowners out there that are worried, if you're just looking at getting into investing or you've done some investing before, now's a great opportunity to recover the equity that you've lost in your own home by picking up an investment property. Let's say you've lost $20 or $30 or even $40,000 in equity in your home. You can jump in, grab a rental property, start cash flowing that thing, and pick up $50,000 or $60,000 in equity in that property, and start adding and boosting your net worth right away. If you're concerned with the double whammy of the stock market being up and down and volatile,
Sure.
gas prices going through the roof, fuel, home heating, electric costs going skyrocketing up, what's the best way to swing the tables back in your favor? Being just an average person. We're not, we don't know what Warren Buffett knows. We don't know what Bill Gates knows, but we can know and we can be good at special things like
Sure.
investing in Michigan real estate in our own communities where we know the neighbors, we know the neighborhoods, and we can take and swing that work back in our favor by taking advantage of the market.
Yeah, Adam, I think what a lot of people out there who aren't in the business yet, who are still thinking about it, what they don't understand is we've been the big three here. That's what Detroit's all about. So all of us who have worked for the big three or who have families that work for the big three, we know that there's something going on right now, and it's a little bit scary. We have some friends who are investors right now, and they've taken the buyouts, guys who are our age, anywhere from 30 to 40 years old, taking 6-digit buyouts. They're giving away their benefits, and they're walking away with maybe 1.5 years salary. But they know this is the time right now that they have to do that, because this is the opportunity where they can take that $100,000 and buy 2 or 3 of these houses and effectively double or triple that money over the next couple of years. And the stock they had in one of the big three, you can't touch that stock. But when you go out to a house and you can take other investors out there or private investors and build your own bank, which is what we're teaching a lot of our students to do right now, that's something that is never going to happen to you in a 401k or in a Roth. You just don't have control, whereas in real estate, you basically have 100% control except over Mother Nature.
Absolutely. Real estate investing for the average American out there represents a very safe alternative to the stock market, a safe alternative to all the volatility that's going on. And if you want to learn more about getting involved in real estate investing, check out our website at www.michiganincomeproperties.com. Look at some of the properties that we have available there. Check out some of the information, some of the free resources we provide to prospective and existing investors to learn more about the market, learn more about how you can start adding tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars to your net worth and pile a couple $1,000s a month of cash flow in your bank account. If you want to learn more, I think that Dylan's got something he'd like to share with you about the upcoming Rio Macomb meeting.
Yeah, April 24th at the Royalty House in Warren, Michigan, which is near 13 Mile Road and Van Dyke, which is right behind Lowe's, which is pretty important for real estate investors. That's why we put it there. We have a national speaker who is the #1 national speaker, world-renowned on how to borrow private funds to invest in real estate. Because a lot of us, what we used to do is we would take $5,000 or $10,000, call our mortgage broker, put it down or use it as closing costs, and buy a house. And we'd repeat that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times a year. Well, after a while, you kind of run out of mortgages you can get, and because of the fall of the mortgage industry and what's going on right now, they aren't as available as they once were. So we are bringing Alan Cowgill in to teach us and you about how to borrow private money to do more real estate deals. And like Adam said, if you go to www.michiganincomeproperties.com, there's going to be a link right to that seminar. So you can download a free invitation to come and check out what Alan Cowgill is going to tell us about how to do more real estate deals in Michigan right now. Free is good, right?
I think all of the investors out there can definitely take advantage of Alan Cowgill. If you want to learn more about the Real Estate Investors Association, or REIA, R-E-I-A of Macomb, check out reiaofmacomb.com. Also, if you want to learn more about me, again, I'm Adam Davis, active investor and entrepreneur here in Southeast Michigan, making things happen. Go to adamjdavis.com.
And if you want to learn more about myself, my name is Dylan Tanaka. I'm also a full-time real estate investor and founder of the REIA of Macomb. And you can learn more about me at www.dylantanaka.com.